We talked to Ola Nilsson from Sweden, right now in Slovakia. Hello.
Hi.
You are supporting some drivers here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm specifically helping Simon Larsson, also Swedish guy, young kid, quite new to racing, and with the front-wheel driven car, which is the Golf is very similar, I think, to the Sirocco, which I drove. So yeah, I'm trying to help him and educate as much as possible.
And you are a pretty successful driver when it comes to the front-wheel drive cars. Yes.
Yeah.
When it comes to Sirocco, you are a champion of Volkswagen Sirocco Cup, huh?
Yeah. No, it was a good championship for sure with the Sirocco in mostly in Germany. This is actually the first time I'm on a Golf Cup weekend with Volkswagen Poland, and I'm impressed. I think the level of driving here is very, very high. I think the organization works good with the Golfs, and everything seems to run very well. So yeah, I would say the Sirocco which I drove is quite similar to this here.
And we are right after the qualifications, and then the gaps are really, really small, and the 9 drivers within 1 second. This is good for sport.
Yeah, it's very good. I mean, the track here is a long one. We do lap times of 2:23, which is a long.
Very long, close to 6 kilometers, huh?
Yeah, very long lap. So to have this many drivers within those times, within 1 second and even 2 seconds, the whole field basically. So that speaks of how high level it is on the driving. So.
That's good for motorsport. It's good for those guys, to develop, I think, themselves and their skills.
Yeah, exactly. You have to really get everything out of yourself and the car, the new tires when you do qualifying. Otherwise, you're five or 10 spots down unless being on top. So no, it's very good education for maybe what comes in the future.
What comes for the future? And right now, you're driving a slightly different car.
I'm driving the Porsche Cup car specifically. I drove the German Carrera Cup in 2014, and this year a little bit more in Sweden again, Swedish GT, same car. So it's definitely completely different thing, completely different car, and much faster, harder to drive for sure. But that could be a good step for everyone here. When they perform good in the Golf Cup, Porsche is a great championship as well to come up to, and you can drive Porsche everywhere in the world as well. So it's a good car, good championships.
That's true. How is motorsport in Sweden, in your opinion?
It's up and down. Small country, and considering we are only 9 million people in the whole country, we do quite good, I think.
It's well known from the rallies, I would say.
Yeah.
But when it comes to races, maybe not so much, huh?
Yeah, no, that's how it is. I think the last few years we have had more and more international, especially Formula drivers. So now we have Marcus in Formula 1, which is good that we finally get a Swede there again. And we had to have a few drives in GP3, Formula 3 as well, Felix Rosenqvist and so on. So I think it's going up, but we still have to do more. And first of all, we have to have a better base within Sweden. So the national racing series in Sweden has to be a little bit higher. And when that comes, we can have good drivers internationally as well.
So Volkswagen Golf Cup seems to be perfect, for the young drivers, because it promotes the young drivers and the young talents, yes?
Yeah, exactly. I think wherever you are from the world, I think this is a perfect championship to come and drive, because it's international. You have all the big European circuits. It's a high level, so skip the national championships and go internationally as fast as you can. That's my advice. So that's what I did as soon as possible and as soon as I could.
And the racing together and on the same weekend, with races like a WTCC, this is absolutely great to have, the drivers, like Sebastian Loeb, for example, next to you. This is absolutely great.
Yeah, no, it's a great platform, and both the World Touring Car Championship and also the GT Masters, which some of the other races go with. Great stepping stone, great teams, and you have all the big manufacturers on these weekends, so it's perfect.
So how can you help your friend during this race? How it will look like?
We are working quite a lot with the data log, and checking where he can improve, and I come in with the driving techniques and how he should think, steering wise, using the throttle, the brakes, and everything like that. And we have some references, both onboard videos and data from the other fast drivers, so we can compare. And then we come up with a strategy. I help him with how he should put up his qualifying, go out, warm up 1 or 2 laps, and then push and so on. So I'm trying to help a little bit here and there, but in the end he's still in the car by himself, so he has to do the job himself in the end. But just so he can figure more and more stuff out and understand the whole concept of driving a car, basically.
Is it difficult to be a teacher, or is it easier to just drive the car? Huh? Just.
It's both. Sometimes it's quite difficult to just drive the car as well by itself. But no, I like this very much. I think it's very fun when I have the experience to lead it towards someone younger coming up. I think that's that's
asking you for your help, huh?
Yeah. But that's what everyone needs. Also me from the beginning, I needed help. So it's great when you have more experienced driver that you can learn from, basically. And I think it's a fun part of being a racing driver.
And I think helping you learn as well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, sometimes you see things that you haven't thought of yourself or haven't tried, and then okay, let's try this, and maybe it's better. So for sure, you can learn from it as well.
Is he a good student, you think?
Yeah, he is definitely. He's doing the stuff I tell him to, so that's good. And usually the stuff we plan to do or the changes we talk about, he usually does them as well. So he needs more experience from driving in general. He's never done any karting and so on, so this is brand new basically for him. So more experience, and I think he could do good.
Okay, so I wish you good luck, and a good preparation for the races, and then some smiling before and after as well.
Yeah, thank you.